Babe, would you love me if I was a worm?
If you already are a worm, my darling.
Excuse me, what do you mean?
But my darling, like the worm, you live in the dirt, watching reality TV, surviving off of the lowest forms of entertainment on social media with the trends and tabloids, keeping up to date with the lowest, poorest excuses of humanity to make yourself feel better about yourself, all the while becoming more insecure with their toxic beauty standards. Also, you can keep up conversation with the friends that you complain about on a daily basis, but in reality, you're just like them, carbon copies of one another, indistinguishable from one worm to another. And when you come home, all that comes out of your mouth is dirt, gossip, complaints, to the point that it's difficult even for me to distinguish between your mouth and your rear. And just like the worm, I'm sure all your physical health problems come from the fact that you are unable to properly hydrate yourself, to the point that if it weren't for me to regularly remind you to drink water and eat food, I'm sure that out in the wild you would just die, shrivel up under the sun. And just like the worm, you're so hypersensitive to everything, unable to bear any weight, to shrivel up at the first point of contact, and yet you are blind and put yourself out in the world and come back traumatized, hurt, a perpetual victim asking for my sympathy, crying about the other prey in the world. So yes, my darling, you are a worm, and I do love you for it.
Oh my god. So you would love me if I was a worm?
Would you love me if I was an inch shorter than you and chase quarters whenever I drop them?
Oh, ick.